So we're going to make a fancy bow. You'll need a Tupperware lid, some ribbon, a scissors, and a needle and thread. So take your Tupperware lid, get rid of the rest, and take your ribbon and pop it. We're just basically going to wrap it around the ribbon, the lengthways of the lid, not the smaller way. We're going to wrap it around 4 times, but I'm not picky. You can do it more than 4 times. It works with a lot more. You'll see why when we fan it out at the end. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it 4 times around. Then I'm going to take the scissors and cut off the excess. Snip, snip. And then gently, we're going to remove it off of the lid. So we'll need a piece for our centerpiece. It'll be the center part of the bow. So you want to cut about 3 inches. Enough for you to be able to wrap it around what you've just cut. It's going to go right in the middle. So first of all, take the big section, fold it in half, and then fold it back on itself, like you would if you were doing a fan. And then pinch it together. It creates that nice little shape on the left and the right hand side that I think a bow really makes a real pretty bow. Then take the 3-inch piece that you cut and wrap it around the middle section. I'm doing it quite tight for this bow, but you don't have to. You can do it a little looser. This is about 2 centimeters thick, but you could do it to about 1 inch. Then you want to take the needle and thread. There's a lot of juggling with fingers and thumbs in this one. So get your needle and thread and sew the middle section in place. Be careful not to prick yourself with the with the needle. You do need like a third hand for this, but if you're slow and careful, you'll be able to do it. I'm just speeding this up. I'm not that quick, I'm afraid. Sewing is not my strong point. I will work on it. So if you turn it over, make sure that the middle section is even, right in the middle, and the creases that you've created are still in place. And then you get to my favourite bit. We get to fan out the ends. So taking the left and the right hand side, really pull out each layer. It's just a case of manoeuvring each section to where you want them to be. Oh, I love it. It really gives that wow factor. This particular ribbon has a hard edge. I bought it from my local haberdashery. Not all ribbons have a hard edge, but this is quite good because it really holds it into place. It's quite sturdy. Velvet is also really, really lovely. That's what I used when I did Kirsty Allsop's Handmade Christmas, which I won, which I was very excited about. And my bow is my favourite part of the whole bit. So yeah, fan it out on the left and the right hand side. And there you have a really lovely bow. Now, you can create a tail. So getting the excess ribbon that you haven't used, you can make the tail as short or as long as you want it to be. I'm going to do a tail that's about 3 or 4 inches long either side. Fold it in half at an angle. And you're going to attach it to the back a bit like that. So turn over the bow, get your needle and thread back, and just simply sew the tails to the back of the bow. I'm just going to do a quick stitch for this, but you can sew it all the way along the back if you want to, as long as it holds it in place. So there you have your tails, and just want to make a nice end. So it's really easy. You just fold the tail in half, get your scissors, and cut at a really sharp angle, minding your fingers. Do the same on the other side, doing your best to make them both as even as possible. Watch your fingers. And there you have two really lovely fishtails and a fan bow. Hope you enjoyed. Merry Christmas! Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more craft tutorials.